Hello group, so this is again the Spotted Cow Company. They produce whole milk, skim milk, and cream. Now with that $299,700 of total factory overhead, blending is $178,200 and they use machine hours, and packaging department is $121,500 and they use direct labor hours. And again, we have our direct labor hours, our machine hours, the blending department for each one, and our packaging for the other one. So what I need to do first is I need to determine a production department rate. So this is not a overhead rate for the whole entire company. It's based on the production. So it told me over here that we have $178,200 for the blending. The packaging was $121,500. Now we need to divide it by the activity base. And they said for blending, they use machine hours. So I can come over here for blending. So the total machine hours was 1620. Now packaging, they use direct labor hours. So I need to go down to the packaging department, look under the direct labor hour, and they're going to be the 900. So I can take this, my 1,078,200 divided by my 1620, and that's going to give me their rate. And I'm going to do the same for the packaging. Okay, so now we have our individual rates that we can use for each production versus each activity. So let's look at the whole milk. Okay, blending again uses machine hours. So for machine hours for the blending department was 650. For packaging, they use direct labor hours, so that was the 470. Put in my rates for each one, and then I can multiply these out. So then that gives me my cost that will be allocated to each of those, and we're going to go ahead and get that a total. So total factory overhead for the whole milk is the 134,950. So I'm just going to do a quick formatting. So then let's look at the skim milk. So skim milk, remember, blending department uses machine hours. So I want to find my skim milk. They use machine hours, so that's going to be equal to 710. The packaging uses direct labor hours. So I'm going to find packaging, skim milk, and that's going to equal 300. Again, we have our rates for blending that we figured out above. So then we can just multiply these across. We can add them together, and that gives us our total of $118,600 for total factory overhead for skim milk. Let's do the process again for cream. Again, blending department uses machine hours. So let's find blending department, let's find the cream, let's find machine hours. So 260. Again, packaging uses direct labor hours. So let's find packaging. Let's find cream. They base it on machine hours. I'm sorry, direct labor hours. So that one's 130. Again, your rate of 110, your rate of 135. So then we can multiply each of these out. And what that shows us when we add it together, 46,150 is for cream. I want to do just a quick thing to show you. The 134,950 plus the 118,600 plus the 46,150. That still equals the 299,700, which was the total factory overhead that we figured out. But now we can use that total factory overhead and give a more accurate cost for each product. So this is when we are using multiple productions department rate, because we figured out the blending department's production department rate, and we figured out the packaging's department rate. So then again, we can have a more accurate amount of what our total factory overhead is for milk, for skim milk, and for cream. Thank you.